rock and roll. He wants me to send a donation cause he's worried about my soul. Says Jesus walked on water, and I know that's true. Sometimes I think that preacher man I could do a little walk or two. 'Cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Thank you, folks. Well, my name is Michael Pace. I just started, as we all know. But I'm going to be here until about 2 o'clock, so if you guys got any songs you want to hear, you can scan the QR code on the TV or come on up, toss me a couple bucks, and I'll try not to screw them up too bad. It started way back in 3rd grade. I used to sit beside Emmy Lou Hayes. A pink dress, a matching bow, and her ponytail. She kissed me on a school bus, but told me not to tell. Next day I chased her around the playground, across the monkey bars to the merry-go-round. And Emmy Lou got caught passing me a note before the teacher took it. I read what she wrote. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? And if you do, well, don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Now we're grown up and she's my wife. Still like 2 kids with stars in our eyes. Ain't much changed, I still chase Emmy Lou up and down the hall around the bed in our room. Last night I took her out in a white limousine. 20 years together, she still gets to me. I can't believe it's been that long ago. We got started with just a little note. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? And if you do, well, don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? And if you do, well, don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Check yes or no. Spring break down in Panama City, it was 2000 and something. Don't remember a single bar that we didn't show up drunk at. So when I first kissed her lips, I know she damn sure tasted whiskey. She didn't seem to mind. Told her I'm from Alabama, she said, hell, I am too. She said she was a Roll Tide fan, I said I bleed orange and blue. She said she got a man back home that she been leaving for some time. We live just across the Georgia line. She's all Alabama, she's got her feet stuck in the Georgia clay. Told me she's from Montgomery, but I've seen those Georgia plates. Every time she gets alone with me, I see Georgia on her mind. She's all Alabama, but she's stuck on Georgia time. But I got a little bit of hunting land just outside of Phoenix City. And even though I was right down the road, she couldn't find the time to see me. Well, pretty soon it's just a text she'd send with a line from her favorite song. But I was writing one of my own. She's all Alabama, but she's got her feet stuck in the Georgia clay. She's got a couple Bulldog jerseys, but she's never seen them play. And every time she gets alone with me, I see Georgia on her mind. But she's all Alabama, but she's stuck on Georgia time. She's hung up on another man, and I've done all I can do. She don't seem to understand, but we got pines here too. But she's all Alabama, but she's got her feet stuck in the Georgia clay. Told me she's from Montgomery, but I've seen those Georgia plays. Every time she gets alone with me, I see Georgia on her mind. She's all Alabama, but she's stuck on Georgia time. Thank you, folks. You're a sight for sore eyes, won't you get on over here? Gonna wrap my arms around you if I could get out of this chair. Till I can get out of this chair. Tell me, son, now, how's the city? How's it all playing now? You've been in mine and your daddy's prayers, never cast one down. Knew the day we brought you home, you were bound to be a star. Just wish it didn't go so quick, or have to live so far. Knew you've been gone for way too long, thought it's never gonna come back down. Throw some coffee on the pot, let's sit and talk about how we thought you were never gonna come back down. Winds of change must be blowing, look who's back in town. Did you fall down from your throne, or did you lose your crown? Oh, hell, all's well, little brother, look how much you've grown. Save your tears for a rainy day, our lost one has come home. You built a castle in the sky, thought you're never gonna come back down. Round the boys up to the spot, with makers all around. Yeah, we thought you were never gonna come back down. I've been gone for way too long, thought I was never gonna come back down. It's good to kick some dirt back up in my stomping grounds. Thought I was never gonna come back down. Thank God I came back down. Never thought I'd be calling you up today, taking out an ad for this Chevrolet. There's a ring in the window just down the street. I want to marry her, she wants to marry me. Money's kind of tight, but love don't care. Me and this truck have been everywhere. Just need a little spot on the back page. Here's what I wanted to say. This truck will get the prettiest girl in town, sitting right beside you when you're riding around. It's got a pretty good radio if you want to get her dancing down an old dirt road. Spend a lot of Friday nights up under the stars, get you where you need to go and it don't go too far. God knows all the stories it could tell. I got a Silverado for sale. Don't you think there's a wild-eyed teenage kid working hard all summer just like I did? Saved up a couple $1,000 bucks. Got a girl that he's down and go pick up. She'll steal his heart on that old bench seat. He'll want to lay the world right there at her feet. I can see him smiling ear to ear when he reads these words right here. This truck will get the prettiest girl in town, sitting right beside you when you're riding around. It's got a pretty good radio if you want to get her dancing down an old dirt road. Spend a lot of Friday nights up under the stars, get you where you need to go and it don't go too far. God knows all the stories it could tell. I got a Silverado for sale. Hello, I'm the guy. I got her all cleaned up, just come on by. This truck will get the prettiest girl in town, sitting right beside you when you're riding around. It's got a pretty good radio if you want to get her dancing down an old dirt road. Spend a lot of Friday nights up under the stars, get you where you need to go and it don't go too far. God knows all the stories it could tell. I got a Silverado for sale. Got to do a little Morgan Wallen for you. Well, I love her, but I love to fish. Spend all day out on this lake, and hell is all I catch. But today she met me at the door, said I would have to choose. If I hit that fishing hole today, she'd be packing all her things and she'd be gone by noon. Well, I'm gonna miss her when I get home. Right now I'm on this lake shore and I'm sitting in the sun. I'm sure it'll hit me when I walk through that door tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna miss her. Oh, looky there, I've got a bite. There's a chance that if I hurry, I could beg her to stay. The water's right and the weather's perfect. No telling what I might catch today. So I'm gonna miss her when I get home. Right now I'm on this lake shore and I'm sitting in the sun. I'm sure it'll hit me when I walk through that door tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna miss her. Oh, looky there, I've got a bite. Yeah, I'm gonna miss her. Oh, looky there, I've got a bite. Sorry, Harry Potter nerd. Well, I just met you a couple hours ago, my last night in town. Hey, wouldn't you know, I get hooked on a girl with blue diamond eyes down here in Mexico. Oh, now you're walking up, asking me to dance, smiling that smile and reaching out your hand. But there's a move or two I'd like to show you while I've still got the chance. You got the soul and you know how to use it. Put your hand on my hip because you know that I'll lose it. You got my heart racing like there's nothing to it. Falling in love to the beat of the music. Oh, why wouldn't I wanna stay? Yeah. Oh, let that plane fly away. Hey, hey, 'cause you got the soul and you know how to use it. Put your hand on my hip 'cause you know that I lose it. You got my heart racing like there's nothing to it. Falling in love to the beat of the music. Think I could get used to that steel drum playing, waking up on the beach, if you know what I'm saying. One more night would be more than alright with me. So hold on, baby, 'cause you got the soul and you know how to use it. Put your hand on my hip 'cause you know that I'll lose it. You got my heart racing like there's nothing to it. Falling in love to the beat of the music. We're falling in love to the beat of the music.
always had that.
I was a little out of my mind last night when I called you up. I'm sorry if I upset you with all that missing your stuff. I was just too far gone and all alone when the phone started calling your name. Yeah, I know it's against the rules, girl, but tequila makes me do dumb things. I was just drunk, dialing your number, hoping that you just might wanna come over. I might have said a little too much, but I don't think before I talk when I got a good buzz. Can't be held responsible for what I was saying, and you know I said a lot of things when I've been drinking. Ain't believe what I said, but at least I made you laugh. After all this time since we said goodbye, I'm glad I could still do that. Girl, I was just drunk, dialing your number, hoping that you just might wanna come over. I might say a little too much, but I don't think before I talk when I got a good buzz. Can't be held responsible for what I was saying, and you know I say a lot of things when I've been drinking. And I can't guarantee that there won't be another night when I'll be drunk, dialing your number, hoping that you just might wanna come over. I might say a little too much, but I don't think before I talk when I got a good buzz. Can't be held responsible for what I was saying, and you know I'll say a lot of things when I've been drinking. She's been going out with him, she's been going out with me. Said she'd let us know by tonight which one it would be. So I waited by the phone, but she never called me up. Had to know what was going on, so I drove by her house, and sure enough, that ain't my truck in her drive. Man, this ain't my day tonight. It looks like she's in love and I'm out of luck. That ain't my shadow on her wall. Oh, this don't look good at all. That's my girl, my whole world, but that ain't my truck. I pull over by the did so wrong, that he did so right. I thought I'm breaking down the door, but there's nothing left to say. That Chevy 4x4 says it all, sitting in my place. It ain't my truck in her drive, man, this ain't my day tonight. It looks like she's in love and I'm out of luck. That ain't my shadow on her wall. Lord, this don't look good at all. That's my girl, my whole world, but that ain't my truck. That ain't my shadow on her wall. Lord, this don't look good at all. That's my girl, my whole world, but that ain't my truck. That's my girl, my whole world, but that ain't my truck. Thank you, folks. Don't rock the jukebox, I wanna hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Before you drop that quarter, keep one thing in mind. Got a heartbroken hillbilly standing here in line. I get down and lonely ever since she left. Before you punch that number, could I make one request? Don't rock the jukebox, I wanna hear some Jones. 'Cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. But don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. I ain't got nothing against rock and roll, but when your heart's been broken in this song that's slow, ain't nothing like a steel guitar to drown a memory. Before you spend your money, babe, play a song for me. Don't rock the jukebox, I wanna hear George Jones. 'Cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. You said you were wrong to ever leave me alone. Now you're sorry, you're lonesome and scared. And you say you'd be happy if you could just come back home. Well, here's a quarter, call someone who cares. Don't you come around here handing me none of your lines. Here's a quarter, call someone who cares. Girl, I thought what we had never turned back. So you're leaving, caught me unaware. But the fact is you'd run, girl, that can't be undone. Here's a quarter, call someone who cares. Call someone who listens and might give a damn. Maybe one of your sordid affairs. Don't you come around here handing me none of your lines. Here's a quarter, call someone who cares. Yeah, here's a quarter, call someone who cares. Thank you, folks. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. It's impossible for me not to speed down an old dirt road. I ain't inclined to decline me a beer when a beer's ice cold. I got autos on amenities in both of my trucks, one's for pulling out the other when the other one's stuck. I got some redneck tendencies when I'm shooting Tennessee whiskey neath the neon moon. When I'm all tore up from the bar floor up, ain't nobody tell me what I'm gonna do. Yeah, mama tried to raise me right, but she couldn't raise the hell out of me. I told her rednecks tend to have some redneck tendencies. Well, I smoke, I dip, I fish, I hunt, I crush and bush slide. Keep a Kentucky plug jug full of moonshine. Yeah, I go redneck, white and blue on 4th of July. Just can't help myself. I got some redneck tendencies when I'm shooting Tennessee whiskey beneath the neon moon. When I'm all tore up from the bar floor up, ain't nobody tell me what I'm gonna do. Yeah, mama tried to raise me right, but she couldn't raise the hell out of me. I told her rednecks tend to have some redneck tendencies. I got a NASCAR dependency and a Carhartt everything. I got some redneck tendencies when I'm shooting Tennessee whiskey beneath the neon moon. When I'm all tore up from the bar floor up, ain't nobody tell me what I'm gonna do. Yeah, mama tried to raise me right, but she couldn't raise the hell out of me. I told her rednecks tend to have some redneck tendencies. Oh, I told her rednecks tend to have some redneck tendencies. I lost her trail on a Friday night. She was gone before I got home. She'd been getting restless in that big house all alone. I've been up and down these city streets 3 nights in a row. Lord, it's hard to find that girl when she gets the urge to go. Kinda like a lost and found in a border town, asking about a diamond ring. They just look at you like you lost your mind and say they haven't seen a thing. But I know she's been here lately. I can still smell her perfume, and she gets crazy on a full moon. And I know she'll be coming back. Her car is waiting right outside. But I don't want to think about who's taking her for a ride. And her unpredictability is what I love about her best. Lord, I've got to find her quick before she does something I regret. Kinda like a lost and found in a border town, asking about a diamond ring. They just look at you like you lost your mind to say they haven't seen a thing. But I know she's been here lately. I can still smell her perfume. Yeah, and she gets crazy on a full moon. She's out there somewhere, burning up the night. Somehow I've got to run her down, running out of time. It's kind of like a lost and found in a border town, asking about a diamond ring. They just look at you like you lost your mind to say they haven't seen a thing. But I know she's been here lately. I can still smell her perfume, and she gets crazy on a full moon. Yeah, I know she's been here lately. I can still smell her perfume, and she gets crazy on a full moon. Thank you, folks. The only 2 things in life that make it worth living is guitars that tune good and firm, feeling women. I don't need my name in the marquee lights. Got my songs and I got you with me tonight. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, Will and Willie and the boys. His successful life for living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between Hackler's paying songs and Newberry's train songs and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out in Lukenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. So baby, let's sell your diamond ring, buy some boots and faded jeans and go away. This golden tire's choking me. In your high society, you cry all day. We've been so busy keeping keeping up with the Jones. 4-car garage and we're still building on. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the boys. This successful life for living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between Hank Williams' pain songs and Newberry's train songs and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out in Lukenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, Willie, Waylon, and the boys. His successful life for living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between Hank Williams' pain songs and Jared Jeff's train songs and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out in Lukenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Out in Lukenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Thank you, folks. First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild. My mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all my Sunday learning, towards the bad I kept on turning, till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. Leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mama heavy load, so I tried so very hard to fill his shoes. Working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. Leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. I haven't seen you in forever. Oh, you haven't changed a bit. You didn't think that I'd remember. How could I forget? We sang by in that clear September sky. One bottle of wine and 2 Dixie cups. 3 a.m. I fell in love for the first time in my life. Oh, that's something that just don't happen twice. To this day, I still taste that first kiss. How I prayed it wouldn't end. In a way, seeing you like this, guess I never really did. We sang Bobby McGee on the hood of my car, made a wish on every star in that clear September sky. One bottle of wine and 2 Dixie cups. 3 a.m. I fell in love for the first time in my life. Oh, that's something that just don't happen twice. One bottle of wine and 2 Dixie cups. 3 a.m. I fell in love for the first time in my life. Oh, that's something, baby, that's something. Oh, that's something that just don't happen twice. We sang Bobby McGee on the hood of my car, made a wish on every star. One bottle of wine and 2 Dixie cups. Yeah, we fell in love. One son of love as a prison, place I didn't want to be. So long ago, I made a decision to be footloose and fancy free. Yeah, but you came and I was so tempted to gamble on love just one time. I never thought I would get caught. Seemed like the perfect crime. Baby, you left me defenseless, and I've only got one plea. Lock me away inside of your love and throw away the key. I'm guilty of love in the first degree. I thought it would be so simple, like 1,000 times before. I'd take what I wanted and just walk away, but I never made it to the door. Now, babe, I'm not begging for mercy. Go ahead and throw the book at me. Loving you's a crime. I know that I'm guilty as a man can be. Baby, you left me defenseless. I've only got one plea. Lock me away inside of your love and throw away the key. I'm guilty Well, I got my first truck when I was 3. Drove 100,000 miles on my knees. I hauled marbles and rocks and thought twice before. Hauled a Barbie doll bed for the girl next door. Tried to pay me with a kiss and I began to understand there's something women like about a pickup man. When I turned 16, I saved a few $100. My first car was a pickup truck. I was cruising uptown and the first girl I seen was Bobby Joe Gentry, the homecoming queen. She flagged me down and climbed up in a cab and said, I never knew you were a pickup man. You could set my truck on fire, roll it down a hill, and I still wouldn't trade it for a Coupe de Ville. It's got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. You know, if it weren't for trucks, we wouldn't have tailgates. I met all my wives in traffic jams, and there's something women like about a pickup man. Most Friday nights I can be found in a bit of my truck on an old Chase Lounge. Parked in a spot at the drive-in show. You know, a cargo light gives off a romantic glow. Never have to wait in line at the popcorn stand, 'cause there's something women like about a pickup man. You can set my truck on fire, roll it down a hill, and I still wouldn't trade it for a Coupe de Ville. Got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. You know, if it weren't for trucks, we wouldn't have tailgates. Met all my wives in traffic jams, and there's something women like about a pickup man. Lucky to rust on a brand new machine. Once around the block and you know what I mean. You can set my truck on fire, roll it down a hill, and I still wouldn't trade it for a Coupe de Ville. It's got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. You know, if it weren't for trucks, it wouldn't have tailgates. I met all my wives in traffic jams, and there's something women like about a pickup man. Yeah, there's something women like about a pickup man. Little Joe Diffie for you guys. Everybody having a good Monday? I keep having to remind myself it's Monday. Hey, you made it through Friday the 13th, so you're doing great already. Don't get me wrong, I like a bobber on the water, hooking 'em and reeling 'em in. I like a Friday night slow ride, Brooks and Dunn, Bayside, heavy rewind, spin it again. I like a strong shot of whiskey, the way a Marlboro hits me, some broken in cowboy boots. But I'm in love with loving on you. I feel that rush soon as you walk in a room. I can't get enough of you, honey. You're right on the money. I'm a junkie for your midnight moves. I'm in love with loving on you. I like a sunrise duck, blind birdie on a par 5 Miller Lite before noon. Like a wood board, old 4-wood board, back porch, 3 chords and the truth that I'm in love with loving on you. I feel that rush soon as you walk in a room. I can't get enough of you, honey. You're right on the money. I'm a junkie for your midnight moon. I'm in love with loving on you. Oh, I'm in love with loving on you. Feel that rush soon as you walk in a room. I can't get enough of you, honey. You're right on the money. I'm a junkie for your midnight moons. I'm in love with loving on you. Yeah, I'm in love with loving on you. Turn it quiet up, turn the noise down, let the soul world just spin around. Wanna feel it swaying, wanna feel it sway. Put some feel good in my soul. Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Want a little more right and a little less live. Little more right now, little less what's next. Act like tomorrow's 10 years away. Just kick back and let the feeling flow. Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Set my sails for a new direction, but the wind got in my way. Changed my course, but my definition of change ain't the same. Wanna sit right here, be away from there. Wanna make pretend I just don't care. I could get up, go get a bag, or maybe I'll just let her go. Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Go get a bag. Whoa. Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Kick back, get the blues a spin. Break out the wine, forget again. Dig down deep, find my stash. Fire it up, a memory crash. Dig back, get the blues a spin. Break out the wine, forget again. Dig down deep, find my stash. Fire it up, a memory crash. Oh no, don't know, baby. My take all night, better maybe break out that old rock and roll. Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Gonna drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. I was sitting there selling turnips on a flatbed truck, crunching on a pork rind when she pulled up. She had to be thinking this is where rednecks come from. Thank you. She had Hollywood written on her license plate. She was lost and looking for the interstate, needing direction. I was the man for the job. I told her way up yonder past the caution line, there's a little country store with an old Coke sign. Gotta stop in and ask Miss Bell for some of her sweet tea. Then a left, we'll take you to the interstate, but a right will bring you right back here to me. I was sitting there thinking about a pretty face, kicking myself for not catching her name. I threw my head and thought, you fool, could have been in love. Well, I knew my old Ford couldn't run her down. She probably didn't like me anyhow, so I watched her disappear into a cloud of dust. I told her way up yonder past the caution line, there's a little country store with an old Coke sign. Gotta stop in and ask Miss Bell for some of her sweet tea. Then a left, we'll take you to the interstate, but a right will bring you right back here to me. Oh, is this Georgia heat playing tricks on me, or am I really seeing what I think I see? The woman of my dreams coming back to me. She went way up yonder past the caution line. Don't know why, but something felt right when she stopped in and asked Miss Bell for some of her sweet tea. Mama gave her a big old glass and sent her right back here to me. Thank God for good directions in turnip green. I'm a stone's throw from the mill. I'm a good walk to the river. My working day is over. Let's go swim our cares away. Put your toes down in the water and a smile across your face. Tell me that you love me, lovely Lady May. I ain't the sharpest chisel that your hands have ever held, but darling, I can love you well till the roll is called on high. I've seen my share of trouble, and I've held my weight in shame, and I'm baptized in your name, lovely Lady May. Oh, the wind could leave you shivering as he waltzes o'er the leaves, then rush crashing through my timber till your love brought on the spring. Now the mountains all are blushing and they don't know what to say, except a good long line of praises for my lovely Lady May. I ain't the shuffest hickory that your axe has ever felt, hickory just as well. I'm a hickory all the same. I came crashing through the forest as I cut my roots away. Now I fell a good long ways for my lovely Lady May. Well, I heard they got married, they bought a little place. He worked nights and she worked days. They had 2 mean kids, his old dog and her wandering eyes. Well, I heard she's up to her old tricks again. She did what she did to me, to him, and the whole town knew it. Yeah, I guess I dodged a bullet. So if you find a dive down in Cartersville, Georgia, there's a dude with a bulldog's tattoo in the corner of the bar with a scar on his left eye. It's from a mean right hook of mine. He got my girl and a few good licks in. It broke my heart, but that was back then, and I figured out later, well, he might have did me a favor. So if you ever get that chance, why don't you get that man a beer? Well, I bet he's sitting there in the same old stool that I broke in when she broke me in too. And looking back now, I reckon I owe him a ram. So if you find a dive down in Cartersville, Georgia, there's a dude with a bulldog's tattoo in a corner of the bar with a scar on his left eye. It's from a mean right hook of mine. He got my girl and a few good licks in. It broke my heart, but that was back then, and I figured out later, well, he might have did me a favor. So if you ever get that chance, why don't you get that man a beer? You find a dive down in Cartersville, Georgia, there's a dude with a bulldog's tattoo in a corner of the bar with a scar on his left eye. It's from a mean right hook of mine. He got my girl and a few good licks in. It broke my heart, but that was back then, and I figured out later, well, he might have did me a favor. So if you ever get that chance, why don't you get that man a beer? Thank you, folks. I can see why you think you belong with me. Never trying to make you think or let you see one thing for yourself. Now you're off with someone else and I'm alone. See, I thought that I might keep you for my own. Hey, me, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Don't you think the time is right for us to find all the things I thought were improper could be right in time? And can you see which way we should turn together or alone? I can never see what's right or what is wrong. Will you take it too long to see? Hey, me, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Now it's come to what you want, you've had your way. And all the things I thought before just faded into gray. And can you see that I don't know if it's you or if it's me? If it's one of us, I'm sure we both will see. Won't you look at me and tell me, hey, me, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Whoa, hey, me, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. And I keep falling in and out of love with you, falling in and out of love with you. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I keep falling in and out of love with you. Thank you, folks. Got a good woman at home, thinks I do no wrong. Sometimes, Lord, she just ain't always around. And you know that's when I fall. I can't help myself at all. And I get whiskey bent and hellbound. Play me the songs about a rambling man. Put a cold one in my hand. 'Cause you know I love to hear those guitar sounds. Don't you play, I'm so lonesome I could cry. I get all balled up inside, and I get whiskey bent and hell-bound. Sure enough, about closing time, about stoned out of my mind, and I end up with some honky-tonk special I found. Just as sure as the morning sun comes, thinking of my sweet girl at home, and I need to get whiskey bent and hell-bound. Play me the songs about a rambling man. Put old Jim Beam in my hand. 'Cause you know I still love to get drunk and hear country sounds. Play your cheating heart, 'cause that'll tear me all apart. And I get whiskey bent and hell-bound. Yeah, Hank songs always make me feel low down. Thank you, sir. Never saw the end inside. Fools are kind of blind. Thought everything was going all right. I was running out of time. 'Cause you had one foot out the door. I swear I didn't see. So if you're really going away, here's some final words from me. Baby, write this down, take a little note to remind you in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. So you'll remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. Shining at the bottom of the page, I swear under oath, 'cause every single word is true, and I think you need to know. So use it as a bookmark, stick it on your refrigerator door, hang it in a picture frame up above the mantel where you see it for sure. Baby, write this down, take a little note to remind you in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. So you'll remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. You can find a chisel, I can find a stone. Folks will be reading these words long after we're gone. Baby, write this down, take a little note to remind you in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. So you'll remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. Oh, I love you and I don't want you to go. Baby, write this down. You were the first thing that I thought of when I thought I drank you off my mind. When I get lost in the liquor, you're the only one I find. If I did the things I oughta, you still would not be mine. So I keep a tight grip on the bottle, getting loose and killing time. This killing time is killing me. Drinking myself blind, thinking I won't see that if I cross that line, then they bury me. Well, I just might find I'll be killing time for eternity. I don't know nothing about tomorrow. I was lost in yesterday. I spent all my life just dying for love that passed away. There's an end to all my sorrow. This is the only price I'll pay. I'll be a happy man when I go, and I can wait another day. This killing time is killing me. Drinking myself blind, thinking I won't see that if I cross that line, they bury me. Well, I just might find I'll be killing time for eternity. Yeah, I just might find I'll be killing time for eternity. I left Oklahoma, driving in a Pontiac, just about to lose my mind. I was going to Arizona, maybe on to California, where the people all live so fine. My baby said I was crazy, my mama called me lazy. I was gonna show them all this time. Cause you know I ain't no fooling, I don't need no more schooling. I was born and just walked the line. living on Tulsa time, living on Tulsa time. Well, you know I've been through it when I set my watch back to it, living on Tulsa time. Well, there I was in Hollywood, wishing I was doing good, talking on the telephone line. 'Cause they don't need me in the movies, ain't nobody sings my songs. Guess I'm just wasting time. Thank you. Well, then I got to thinking, man, I'm really sinking, and I really had a flash this time. I had no business leaving, and nobody would be grieving if I went on back to Tulsa town. Living on Tulsa town, living on Tulsa town. Gonna set my watch back to it, 'cause you know I've been through it. Living on Tulsa town, living on Tulsa town, living on Tulsa town. Gonna set my watch back to it, 'cause you know I've been through it, living on Tulsa town. Papa drove a truck nearly all his life. You know it drove mama crazy being a trucker's wife. Part she couldn't handle was being alone. I guess you need more to hold than just a telephone. Papa called mama each and every night just to ask her how she was and if his kids are alright. Mama would wait for the call to come in, but when Daddy'd hang up, she was gone again. Oh, mama was a looker, Lord, how she shined. Papa was a good one, but the jealous kind. Papa loved mama, mama loved me. And the mama's in the graveyard, Papa's in the pen. It's bound to happen one night it did. Papa came home and it was just us kids. He had a dozen roses and a bottle of wine. If he was looking to surprise her, she was doing fine. I heard him cry for mama up and down the hall. Then I heard a bottle break against the bedroom wall. That old diesel engine made an eerie sound when Papa fired it up and headed into town. Oh, the picture in the paper showed the scene real well. Papa's rig is buried in a local motel. This clerk said he saw it all real clear. He never hit the brakes when he was shifting gears. Oh, mama was a looker, Lord, how she shined. Papa was a good one, but the jealous kind. Papa loved mama, mama loved me. And the mama's in the graveyard, Papa's in the pen. I heard you had to drive him home after 2 umbrella drinks. I heard he's got a Prius 'cause he's into being green. My buddy said he saw y'all eating that sushi stuff. Baby, that don't sound like you, that don't sound like love. Sounds like it sucks. He can't even bait a hook. He can't even skin a buck. He don't know who Jack Daniels is. Ain't never drove a truck, knows how to throw out a line, but not the kind in a field and stream book. No, darling, I ain't even worried. You'll come running back. You can't even bait a hook. As he kissed you in a hayfield as the summer rain falls down, as he took you to meet his mama back in his hometown. Does he drive the interstate or does he take him on back roads? And he melt your heart with a country song every good old boy should know? I didn't think so. He can't even bait a hook. He can't even skin a buck. He don't know who Jack Daniels is. Ain't never drove a truck, knows how to throw out a line, but not the kind in a field and stream book. No, darling, I ain't even worried. You'll come running back. You can't even bait a hook now. It won't be that long till you start getting bored. I'll be smiling on the river, reeling in one more. 'Cause he can't even bait a hook. He can't even skin a buck. He don't know who Jack Daniels is. Ain't ever drove a truck, knows how to throw out a line, but not the kind in a field and stream book. No, darling, I ain't even worried. You'll come running back. You can't even bait a hook. No, baby, I ain't even worried. You can't even bait a hook.
I'm gonna take a quick 2-second break, guys. I'll be right back.
You swear you've had enough. You're ready to give up on the little lie they call love. And out of the blue clear sky, falling right into your hands like rain on the desert sand. It's the last thing you have planned. And out of the blue clear sky, here she comes, walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprising new love has arrived out of the blue clear sky. Ain't love a funny thing? One day you're giving up the dream, and the next you're picking out a ring. And out of the blue clear sky, here she comes, walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprising new love has arrived out of the blue clear sky. Here she comes, walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprising new love has arrived out of the blue clear. Here she comes, walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprising new love has arrived out of the blue clear sky. Out of the blue clear sky.
Thank you.
And down ostrich boots, dark wash Levi's, leaving wayfarers on bloodshot eyes, just like my daddy did, circa 1982. I make old school look brand new. Raised on George Strait, Alan Jackson, and Pat Green. Learned how to pick from a VHS. Mama taught me how to sing. Sit out on the front porch. The crickets and coyotes sing harmony. We make old school look brand new. Tried and true, ain't leaving soon, going out of style. So march around in a cowboy boots, swagger and a smile. Some call it classic, even old-fashioned. Others call it cool, call it old school. How about you? Pops up still running like their 82 Chevrolet. Same one that they brought brand new on their wedding day. She'll drive around town with the windows down. She's more in love than the day that said I do. It's true. They make old school feel brand new. Tried and true, ain't leaving soon, or going out of style. So dance around in your old pearl snaps, swagger and a smile. Some call it classic, even old-fashioned. Others call it cool, call it old school. Well, how about you? Call it old school. Well, how about you? Never forget the first time I kissed her, and that's where the story begins. Thanks, guys. At a dive bar named Gina's in Encinitas, we met through a mutual friend. Had a hell of a time, yeah, we went all night. The morning she messed up my head. I swore her off, I'll be damned, I fell in love with tequila again. We lost our minds, we danced all night, picked up right where we left off. Raised hell with the boys, made all kinds of noise, singing at the top of our lungs. Yeah, once again I'll wake up on time with a headache turned up to 10, asking myself why the hell I fell in love with tequila again. I've had some lovers, love some more than others. They've all been a bittersweet buzz. I've had some vices, and most more than thrice, and none does me quite like she does. I try to forget her, wish I'd never met her, but I'll let her waltz right on in. Come Friday night, I'll fall right back in love with tequila again. We'll lose our minds, we'll dance all night, pick up right where we left off. Raise hell with the boys, make all kinds of noise, singing at the top of our lungs. Yeah, once again I'll wake up on time with a headache turned up to 10, asking myself why the hell I fell in love with tequila again. They lay me down, I'll fall in and out of love with tequila again.
Jack and I still get along for now. It's Jim that hates me.
Found a note on the fridge, said I'm sorry this just ain't working. Since you ain't here, there's frost on the beer. Guess you weren't talking about the Frigidaire girl. No, you never liked my mom or my dog or my friends, and the worst is I never said one word when you told me to turn down the Merle. But I might have finally found something colder than you. Well, I'm happy as hell, and hell, it helps me raise it. Took your goodbye, and hell, it done erased it. Girl, I ain't drowning your memory. These mountains are all that sit here getting blue. Baby, I might have finally found something colder than you. Oh, we're better together. That's something they never once said when they talked about us. It only even known when it's running out. It just leaves a buzz. You ain't here to kill now. I might have finally found something colder than you. Hey, I'm happy as hell, and hell, it helps me raise it. Took your goodbye, and hell, it done erased it. Girl, I ain't drowning your memory. These mountains are all that sit here getting blue. Baby, I might have finally found something colder than you. Well, thank God you left me a 12-pack of cold ones, 'cause that's something I ain't ever gonna get tired of holding. Oh, 'cause I might have finally found something colder than you. Well, I'm happy as hell, and hell, it helps me raise it. Took your goodbye, and hell, it done erased it. Girl, I ain't drowning your memory. These mountains are all that sit here getting blue. Baby, I might have finally found something colder than you.
Thank you, folks.
Bet you never heard old Marshall Dillon say, Miss Kitty, have you ever thought of running away? Settling down, would you marry me? If I asked her twice and begged her pretty please, she just said yes in a New York minute. They never tied the knot. His heart wasn't in it. He just stole her kiss as he rode away. He never hung his head up at Kitty's place. Should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to rope and ride, wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive, stealing the young girls' hearts, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. Might have had a sidekick with a funny name, running wild through the hills, chasing Jesse James, ending up on the brink of danger, riding shotgun for the Texas Rangers. Go west, young man. I've been told California's full of whiskey, women and gold, sleeping out all night beneath the desert star, with a dream in my eye and a prayer in my heart. I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to rope and ride, wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive, stealing a young girl's heart, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. Should have been a cowboy. Should have learned to rope and ride. I'll be wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive, stealing a young girl's hearts, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. Should have been a cowboy, yeah. Should have been a cowboy. I brought flowers to your door last night. I done you wrong and I wanna make it right. You say I'm not welcome here. Know it ought to be perfectly clear. I can't help but wonder what it might be like if I had 2 dozen roses and an old bottle of wine. If I really could have hung the moon, would it change your mind? If I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night. If I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? Oh, I must have been a fool back then to lose something that you can't have back again. I've done all that I know to do, second-guessed by every move. I can't help but wonder what it might have been if I had 2 dozen roses and an old bottle of wine. If I really could have hung the moon, would it change your mind? If I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night. If I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? If I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night. If I had 2 dozen roses, would it change Thank you, folks. A long time forgotten, the dreams that just fell by the way, and the good life he promised ain't what she's living today. But she never complains of the bad times or bad things he's done, Lord. She just talks about the good times they've had and all the good times to come. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. She loves him in spite of his ways she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. Good-hearted woman, loving a good-timing man. She likes the bright lights and nightlife and good-timing friends. When the party's all over, she'll welcome him home back again. Lord knows she don't understand him, but she does the best that she can. Good-hearted woman, loving a good-timing man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. She loves me in spite of my wicked ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. A good-hearted woman, loving a good-timing man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. She loves me in spite of my wicked ways she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. Good-hearted woman, loving a good-timing man. Thank you, folks. Out in the country past the city limit sign, where there's a honky-tonk near the county line. The joint starts jumping every night when the sun goes down. They got whiskey, women, music, and smoke. It's where all the cowboy folk go to boot, scoot, and boogie. Got a good job, I work hard for my money. When it's quitting time, I hit the door running. I fire up my pickup truck and let the horses run. go flying down that highway to that hideaway, stuck out in the woods to do the boot scootin' boogie. Yeah, heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scootin'. Oh, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scootin' boogie. Bartender asked me, says, son, what'll it be? I want a shot of that redhead yonder looking at me. Dance floor's hopping and it's hotter than the 4th of July. I see outlaws and lost crooks and strays, all out making it shake, doing a boot scootin' boogie. Yeah, heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scootin'. Oh, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, and go to town, and boot scootin' boogie. Oh, heel toe, do-si-do, come on, baby, let's go boot scootin'. Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Yeah, get down, turn around, and go to town, and boot scootin' boogie. I said, get down, turn around, go to town, and boot scootin' boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go to town, and boot scootin' boogie.
That gets up there. That's a hard note. Damn.
Saturday night and the moon is out, just shining over top of the pines. Headed on down to my baby's house, I'm gonna take her on a midnight ride down them back roads, winding up at a Kickapoo Creek, dancing and singing to some good old boys like me. Baby, there's a shooting star, that one's for me. Hold me tight and make that wish. I pray that it comes true. I ain't sure of much, but this I know. I got a diamond in my pocket and my baby's got a heart of gold. Brought along a little courage and a calm and cooler just to help me out. My hands are shaking like a canebrake rattling. Nothing's gonna save me now. Might as well jump in head first, lay it all on the line. What am I worried about? Never gonna be a more perfect time. 'Cause baby, there's a shooting star, that one's for me and you. So hold me tight and make that wish. I pray that it comes true. I ain't sure of much, but this I know. I got a diamond in my pocket and my baby's got a heart of gold. Well, I didn't have money for a Broadway show, but the crickets are singing to the radio. We've got tickets on the very front row. 'Cause baby, there's a shooting start, that one's for me and you. So hold me tight and make that wish and pray that it comes true. I ain't sure of much, but this I know. I got a diamond in my pocket and my baby's got a heart of gold. I got a diamond in my pocket and my baby's got a heart of gold. My baby's got a heart of gold. Woo!
So I turned 27 last week, and to celebrate, I got a mullet. Oh yeah, she's looking great except for the hat. So I'm gonna sing a song about a mullet. You're welcome. It's called Party in the Back.
My front porch has got new paint and a custom swing, and the way I keep that front lawn, it could pass for a putting green. My driveway's paved, flower beds made, and this year voted best. That only tells 1/2 acre of the story. What you see ain't what you get. Behind that private picket fence, I got cornhole and Jim Beam. I got coolers full of ice cold beer and light bulbs on a string. Like Billy Ray and his achy breaky hard days, it's a fact. I'm on business in the front, party in the back. That mailbox, no, you wouldn't have a clue. We're raising hell from Friday till Sunday afternoon. It's safe to say the HOA would have a heart attack. They stopped by on a Saturday and never walked around the back. Behind that private picket fence, I got beer pong and a big screen. I got a fire pit and a hot tub, rocking chairs painted John Deere green. Like Billy Ray and his achy breaky hard days, it's a fact. I'm all business in the front and party in the back. All about flipping flip cups, all about spitting in cups, all about raising hell, all about praising Dale, all about football games, all about cranking Hank, all about whiskey drinks, and living that redneck American dream. Behind that private picket fence, I got cornhole and Jim Beam. I got coolers full of ice cold beer and light bulbs on a string. Like Billy Ray and his achy breaky hard days, it's a fact. I'm all business in the front and party in the back. Like Billy Ray and his achy breaky hard days, it's a fact. I'm on business in the front, big old party in the back.
So yeah, that's the only reason I'm playing that, because I got a mullet.
Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I've got on. When the sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. Took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe, lost my wife and girlfriend somewhere along the way. But I'll be looking for Ray when they pull that gate, and I hope that the judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I've got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Thank you, folks. Girl, our mamas are best friends, and so are we. The whole town's rooting for us like the home team. Most likely to settle down, plant a few roots real deep and let them grow. We can't stop this real world from spinning us at bright lights, calling. I don't blame you for picking up your big dream back to raw, packed up and ready to go. I just need you to know I love you more than a California sunset, more than a beer when you ain't 21 yet, more than a Sunday morning Lord turning song for a lost soul found and hallelujah bound. And I love you more than a feeling when a bass hits a hook, when a guy gets a girl at the end of the book. Baby, this might be the last time I get to lay you down, 'cause I can't love you more than my hometown. Well, I ain't the runaway kind, I can't change that. My heart's stuck in these streets like the train tracks. City sky ain't the same black. Ain't that a mapped out shame, man, to think that I love you more than a California sunset, more than a beer when you ain't 21 yet, more than a Sunday morning Lord turning song for a lost soul found, hallelujah bound. I love you more than a feeling when the bass is a hook, when a guy gets a girl at the end of the book. Baby, this might be the last time I get to lay you down, 'cause I can't love you more than my hometown. You got a wild one cup of coffee in the morning. Hit a house on a hill, girl, night in them. Hang on to these words so them avenues help you forget them. I love you more than a California sunset. I love you more than a $20 sundress. Hate that loaded down car you got your keys in, girl, but I hate even more that you're leaving. I love you more than a feeling when a bass hits a hook, when a guy gets a girl out the end of the book. But that ain't you and me, so I guess I'll see you around. 'Cause I can't love you more than my hometown.
Thank you, folks.
I was driving through Georgia in late July on a day hot enough to make a devil sigh. I saw a homemade sign written in red, Ryan County Watermelon Festival ahead. Well, I wasn't in a hurry, so I slowed down, took a two-lane road to a one-horse town. There was a party going on. When I got there, I heard a welcome speech from a small-town mayor. She said, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. If you sell to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. When a band started playing the Watermelon Queen, said, let me show you something that you ain't ever seen. You grabbed me by the arm, said, come on, let's go. She dipped down, spun around, do-si-do. She rocked back to her heels, dropped down to her knees, crawled across the floor, and then she jumped back on her seat. She jiggled and she jiggled, meet all you ever saw. See, this is how you do the watermelon crawl. She said, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. If you sell to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. If you ever down in Georgia, round about July, if you ain't in a hurry, then you ought to stop by. I can guarantee that you're gonna have a ball learning how to do the watermelon crawl. You said we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl.
Thank you, folks.
It started way back in third grade. I used to sit beside Emmy Lou Hayes, a pink dress, a matching bow in her ponytail. She kissed me on a school bus, but told me not to tell. Next day I chased her around the playground, across the monkey bars to the merry-go-round. And Emmy Lou got caught passing me a note before the teacher took it. I read what she wrote. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? And if you do, well, don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Now we're grown up and she's my wife. Still like two kids with stars in our eyes. Ain't much changed, I still chase Emmy Lou up and down the hall around the bed in our room. Last night I took her out in a white limousine. 20 years together, she still guessing me. I can't believe it's been that long ago since we got started with just a little note. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? And if you do, well, don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? And if you do, well, don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Check yes or no. I was sitting there selling turnips on a flatbed truck, crunching on a pork rind when she pulled up. She had to be thinking this is where rednecks come from. She had Hollywood written on her license plate. She was lost and looking for the interstate, needing direction, and I was the man for the job. I told her way up yonder past the caution line, there's a little country store with an old Coke sign. Gotta stop in and ask Miss Bell for some of her sweet tea. Then on left, we'll take you to the interstate, but a right will bring you right back here to me. I was sitting there thinking about a pretty face, kicking myself and not catching her name. I threw my hat and thought, you fool, could have been love. Well, I knew my old Ford couldn't run her down. She probably didn't like me anyhow, so I watched her disappear into a cloud of dust. I told her way up yonder past the caution line, there's a little country store with an old Coke sign. Gotta stop in and ask Miss Bell for some of her sweet tea. Then on left, we'll take you to the interstate, but a right will bring you right back here to me. tricks on me, or am I really seeing what I think I see? The woman of my dreams coming back to me. She went way up yonder past the caution line. Don't know why, but something felt right. And when she stopped in and asked Miss Bell for some of her sweet tea, Mama gave her a big old glass and sent her right back here to me. Thank God for good directions and turnip green. Thank you, folks. It's always one of my favorites to play. To this day, when I hear that song, I see you standing there on that lawn. Discount shades, store-bought tank, flip-flops and cut-off jeans. Well, between that setting sun, and I'm on fire and want to run. Looked at me and I was done. We were just getting started. I was singing to you, you were singing to me. I was so loud, never been more free. Fired up my daddy's lighter and we sang, oh. Did there till they forced us out. Took a long way to your house. I can still hear the sound. You saying don't go. But I think about you. I think about 17. I think about my OG. Think about the stars in the sky. Funny how a melody sounds like a memory, like a soundtrack to a July Saturday night. Springsteen. Bumped into you by happenstance. Probably wouldn't even know who I am, but if I whispered your name, I bet it'd still be a spark. Thanks. Back when I was gasoline and this old tattoo had brand new ink, and we didn't care what your mama think about your name on my arm. Maybe is it spring or is it summer? The guitar sound or the beat of that drummer. Yeah, sometimes late at night on the radio. Even though we're a million miles away, when you were here born in the USA, you relived those glory days so long ago. When you think about me, do you think about 17? Do you think about my OG? Think about the stars in the sky. Funny how a melody sounds like a memory, like a soundtrack to a July Saturday night. Springsteen. Funny how a melody sounds like a memory, like a soundtrack to a July Saturday night. Springsteen. Springsteen. Thank you, guys. Well, I got about one song left. Not about, I got one song left. Talking is hard, that's why I sing.
But my name's Michael Pace. Thanks so much for hanging out. Stick around. We got some great music coming up next. Some of you guys may know this one. Some of you guys may not. But this is by a guy called Riley Green. So if you know it, feel free to sing along. If not, hopefully you like it. Mount Cheow is my Everest, and Acusa is my now. Alabama's where I was born and raised. I think I'll stay a while. You swing about sweet home, Dixieland delight. Tell stories about what goes on in Montgomery at midnight. 'Cause Music Row ain't only in Tennessee. Won't you bury me in Dixie, beneath these Alabama pines? Take me to Tuscaloosa, plant me under the 50-yard line. Put me in an old truck, a Ford or Chevrolet. Drive me down to Guntersville and park me by the lake. Take me to Tumber's Corner, put me under an oak tree. Give them toilet paper till they mummify me. I'll rest in peace if they bury me in Dixie. Well, lay me beside my daddy and my grandpa just the same. I want every headstone next to me to read my last name. Take me back to Jacksonville, drive me up Mountain Street. Lead me into old pile of snow and show me to my seat. When God decides it's time for us to meet, won't you bury me in Dixie, where hard work is a plow? And I wish Robert E. Lee would come back and take a bow. Take me to the floor of Bama, set me up at the Mullitalls. Everybody drinks on me and I don't care what it costs. Take me to Talladega, spread my ashes in turn 3. Paint my casket black with a big ass number 3. I'll rest in peace if they bury me in Dixie. Well, God bless Alabama from sea to Tennessee. I'll rest in peace if they bury me in Dixie. Thanks so much, guys. My name is Michael Pace. Stick around. We got some great music coming up. Grab a drink if you don't already have one.